Good morning. How we doing? We've got Cassiodor. Hello. Jezzy. Reaper. Hello. How we doing? We've also got, I know, a Ravenlord. Hello. A Scott. Hello. William is probably already passed out, but just in case, hello. Erebry. Hello. How y'all doing today? Norman. Hello. We are going to be building Blue-Eyes White Dragon. Yes. Yes. That's appropriate, Slam. How are you, Vegeta? Hello. How we doing? This is, I picked this up at the store the other day, and it's been killing me that it's just sitting there, so it's time to build it. That's what we got today. What are you guys up to? We were talking before we started in the chat about Mordheim and talking about like bringing back other systems. Cassidor says, I kind of hope they don't release some old systems. I think the fans have done a pretty good job keeping them alive. I think also they've already have too many SKUs, so if you like start bringing back a lot of other stuff, it's not good for G-dubs. I think they already got they already have too many things going on. These dorks in the chat don't even have a blue eyes, that's right. I have to get 3 of them now. Vegeta, thank you so much for that sub for 35 months of support. Months do keep passing. Didn't know Yu-Gi-Oh had minis, they do. So when I was at the store, they also had Exodia, and I've seen the Winged Dragon of Ra, but, you know, money. So let's open this up and we will dive in. I'm very excited. We will be doing a repaint of this too. So kind of like what we're gonna do with the Piccolo mini and the Going Merry for One Piece. We are gonna paint these at some point. So I'm just gonna dive on in. I was thinking about the Going Merry yesterday, and because I had like the stickers and stuff, I was trying to figure out like how to start that because I think we peeled off the ones that we decided we weren't gonna use. But okay, this might be loud. Headphone user warning. Slam, what you up to today? Oh, this piece. Okay. We have lots of screws, chat. We have a drop plate commander for GW ruin things a bit. It's almost a do you really want them messing with your stuff again situation. What is this? William, hello, how are you? You here for the blue eyes? Talking more time. A friend sent a link with lots of rules or GW games. The only one I looked at was more time. Did I just there's stuff. I'm like, I thought I saw the instructions. Okay, the nice part about our L desk being back is now I've got more room. Let me get situated though. Okay. Cheese sleepy, that's what you were trying to say. It's got a leash, it's got something. We'll figure it out here. You said I had a fun time jamming a session of Pathfinder 2 for my friend. They made a tentative alliance. Oh, with a lich. Now I'm planning on working on my kill team. Let's go. Bees, are you class? Welcome in. How are you? All right, let us see which screws we need first. Oh, do we start right with the wings? Okay. Immediately, because I want to paint it, we have to figure this out. Shit, chat. Shit. Oh, I don't have to mark all this off. Or do we just paint over it? Because, like, to put it on, it goes in, and then there's parts, like, capping it off. Check. Shit. Immediately derailed. Okay, what is all this? Why do I have multiple number 1s? Okay, so they just build it in pieces, it looks like. It's not a... Okay, let me look at the rest of this here. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to... Do we do this first? I think this is... Okay, I think we start here. I think we're gonna start here. My goodness. Immediate regret. The easiest to build normal and tape it off. It's pretty thin. If it's gonna be building it in pieces anyway, then I'll just do that at the end. So we'll just start here, I guess. We'll start with his head. And we'll just work our way down the boy. I think that's the way to go. At least for now. At least for now. Wait, Isagoi, welcome in. How are you? Greenberg Warband for more time in rocking. Painting an Arena Rex model offer painting contest. Scorpion Rider, very nice. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the heck we're starting on this thing. But we're happy to have you. Welcome in. Paint the dream of the reality you care to see. I'm on it. Okay, we're gonna save these shenanigans for later. The head is step 1. Okay, we're there. We've done it. Which means we need sprue A. Okay, sorry, chat. Now we're headed in the right direction. What are you guys up to today? Well, I find sprue A. This looks like our base. So we'll put that way over here. Okay, we got some like clear white. G. Here's A, but I want to look at the rest of the sprues here. There is that weird piece. And then E and D are together. Okay. Just a lot of white sprues today. Gonna be tricky finding stuff, I think. So Leviathan, welcome in. Guess what I'm gonna do? Not go to work, Kick. I'm glad you made it through this this batch of work. Okay, I guess. Do you guys want me to mute I'm gonna mute. I had a feeling that was just gonna be too loud for our poor headphone users. Also got these weird little things that I remember from when we used to do. They're like a little bit more squishy. I don't know how to explain the plastic, but it keeps like pieces in place. But I remember those from when we did more gunplay. Just working while I figure out if I can annoy Scott today. Always. Always annoy Scott. Alright, we need 12 and 4. One more week and then done with night shift. First week of August. You're almost there, Will. Almost there. That's so exciting. But yeah, what's everyone up to today? I get to work on this today. Then I'm gonna record some more TikToks. And then I've got more batch painting to get back to. That's my day. What are you guys up to? I'm gonna try and finish the aggressors today. And what else have we got over here? I'm kind of at the point with like the heavy intercessors where it's like the extra stuff on the bases that we just didn't do while we were together. So I think I'm gonna try and finish some of that up today. What are you guys up to? Did some painting, basing, more painting. JPEG, what up? How are you? Welcome on in. We are building a Blue-Eyes White Dragon. Getting our first pieces cut out here. I'm too tired to turn on my PS. I feel like some sleep first, and then attack your time off. Make sure you get rest. Then enjoy time off. Sleep? Who is she? Hardly know her. My one eye won't stop watering. It's extra annoying. I hate when that happens. I had that the other night with my eye. Do you think it's, you mentioned kind of feeling sick. Do you think it's allergies? If your eyes are watery and you're not quite like full-blown sick? You think allergies? Okay. And then this wants into here for his mouth. Okay. I was kind of hoping that would click. It does not. Only got to get his little tongue. So A1, it looks like. Yep. It's maybe allergies. I should just go take, yeah, maybe give that a try. Sounds like that could be what it is. Where's my die beholder? Oh, you got until Friday. Nice. Norman says, I'm still in a hobby slump, but I'm preparing a Pathfinder 2, Second Ed campaign. Figuring out how to publish comment info for my players on a website in a sustainable and easy fashion. It's great. Over 100 pages of the world by now. That's awesome. That's always such a nice thing, like having all the stuff where people can get to. It's really nice. I know whenever we like set up campaign stuff, it's kind of the same. It's like, where can I put this to where? Like, we've got a little Discord that we throw things into, but it's nice having a spot where everyone can get all the details. Is anyone else playing some tabletop? It sounds like Vegeta and Norman both doing some Pathfinder. Our little group can't seem to decide if we're doing something. We do have one friend who is moving soon, so I think it'll have to be after that, unfortunately. But Okay, that looks right, and I think we'll lock that in with the next piece. We can blah. Okay. Now we have lots of pieces for step 2. I mean, look down here. I love all you GMs in chat. Bless you all. Yes, we love our DMs. What about 9 and 8? Still 8, right? Am I just missing these? Oh, right here. Future William is a jerk. That guy always gets me in trouble. I hope that once our friend gets all moved, we can get some game time. I do want to do like at least like a one-shot type deal. Maybe not like not a full-on campaign just yet, just because those are a lot of time. But it'd be nice to do something small. One day, chat. One day I'll get back to it. My only issue is interactive maps don't publish properly. But that's a problem for future Marion. That's the spirit. Put it off till tomorrow. A one-shot, you say? Yeah. Something to just get everyone back in the swing of things. Ah, dang it. Now I need H. Is this H? These are... What is this? Got like overlapping text. I don't know what this is. I don't think it's H, though. Let's try and find H, chat. This was C? C. I'm gonna be crinkly again. Heads up. Those are B. D and E. I'm hitting every sprue, but there's H. I forgot to mention, we finished Strahd. 2 extra revives on him, because that's how we roll. I won't do any story spoilers, but we did kind of the things throughout the story that help you. We absolutely dunked on Strahd when we got there. So I don't even know what, like, the full fight would look like. Oh. Is that too loud? Or do you guys like the... Every time I mute, people are like, no, the ASMR. That's not too loud. I won't bother muting. If it is too loud, let me know. What is this? Yeah, it's just like a little rod. I can't even hear it. Perfect. Cool. I won't bother with it then. All right, we need H1. Ignore his intended way. The entire fight started with us trying to smash up his revival room. We skipped the monologue. We did the same. We did the same. All right, let's get his little head cleaned up here. Is anyone else doing some hobby today? What do we got, chat? I've got Blue Eyes and then Imperial Fists. That's probably most of my day, honestly. I really want to get these Imperial Fists ready to go home. Basically, I'm finishing the painting so that then I can get them clear-coated and Scott and I can start decals. That's kind of the rest of my week. Tomorrow, because we mentioned video games in the chat, tomorrow we're going to race horse girls. We're going to play Uma Musume if you want to come race some horse girls with us tomorrow. Scott and I did end up watching more of the anime last night. I went from fever dream to fever dream last night because Slam and I watched some Digimon, which were absolutely wild. And then I kind of finished that and I was getting off the computer and Scott's like, you want to watch more Horse Girl? I'm like, I do. I actually do. Let's go. So I did that and I read my book and that was kind of my night. It's fever dream to fever dream. Rex, welcome in. How are you? Anna Panda, hello. How we doing? Is gaming hobbying? I built an assault copter. Oh, and Dune. We still going hard on Dune. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That totally counts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see, everyone's got night tonight. Let's go. I'm excited to see with the oil wash and what you think. Hopefully you're able to do it. I know you're worried about weather and stuff for it. This is Blue-Eyes White Dragon. We are just getting started on like the headpieces right now. How are you? I had been waiting for this kit, and we went to the hobby store the other day, and it was there, so it had to come home with me. Had to come home with me. But if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, there are a few different kits. The Obelisk was also there. Exodia was there. And then I have seen, Ra also has a kit, but I don't have it. I tried playing tried playing the Horse Roll game. The UI and tutorials were too much. Scott had tried it on his phone and said the same. I don't think he's tried it on PC, but I wanna try. Your face says, "I started Murderbot last night. Interesting to see how they modify the story to allow for it not being 90% internal." Yeah, that's a good shout. I've only read the first one, but that's definitely interesting. Like, I hadn't thought about that. I'll need to watch it at some point. Your says, "I'm gutted I couldn't play Dune. Oh, it wouldn't work on my PC. I got a refund, so not all bad." Well, that's good at least. I'm sorry you're not able to play it. That does stink. What, I guess what was giving you trouble? Just need some updates or... Okay, sorry. A lot of this goes into this piece, and I gotta figure out where all this goes. I think this goes here. History of my life when I was a kid. Love it. Love it. She says, "I'm trying to figure out if I can paint this panel as bolt gun to make it look like a plasma gun. Slightly challenged, but never having used... I'm sorry, having painted a bolt gun before. Bolt gun to look like a plasma gun. Like, I feel like I would need a reference, sorry, of what you're wanting it to look like. I don't know if maybe just throwing it in Discord. Okay, I think that's what the... Whoop! Little tongue is moving. I tried the PC version. It was overstimulating, so I couldn't, that's fair. Well, we'll give it a try tomorrow. See if I can do it. That's fair. Okay, did I get everything? Before I jam this on his little face, did I get everything? I think we're good. Building day, life madness, hello. Titan, hello, how we doing? That's right, I'm a third-rate painter with a fourth-rate stream. We got a Blue-Eyes here on stream. How are you? Gotta grab a bike and zoom away. Sounds good, Norman? Enjoy your bike ride. We'll catch you later. Bye-byes for now. Your mouse is fully updated, it just wouldn't load. I need a new PC to run it, I think. Gotcha. I was wondering if it was just really, like, intensive on computers. I hadn't heard, so I wasn't sure. Okay, let me try and... Perfect. I'm just making conversation, but thanks for that. I'm always happy to help. I think I would just need to see what you're working on. Okay, so we got this together. Feels like I should be doing something with the eyes, but I guess this will come later. Okay, so it looks like the top of the mouth now, so A13. I feel like some of that should be done before he shoved all that together. Let's hope this guy is less trouble than the Paper Samurai. I hope so. I mean, it is a Bandai kit, so I feel pretty good. We did pretty well with the Piccolo, other than the shoulder piece that I just didn't put up high enough, so I think he'll be alright. Sly, thank you so much for that sub for 56 months. I can't do this, Mads. It's a year, okay? Okay. How are you? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. What you up to today? Got some more vampires on the table. Hi, Farm, welcome in. How are you? Titan says my nose is super congested, but I'll manage. I think I'm sick. My nose has been messed up for a few days. I wonder if you're also allergies. I noticed today mine is a little too. I don't know. Could be. With weather and stuff bringing things in, maybe. Hi, Farm, what you up to? Live Manus, how we all doing today? While I try and figure out our blue eyes. Yeah, I feel like this should have... Well, I guess the head wasn't together at that point. It would have been nice to do this earlier. It's like when your dog's eating something, you're trying to pry its mouth back apart. That's what it feels like right now. Oh, oh. Okay, there we go. We got the click. We're good. Okay, so then we've got the top piece of the head, so A5. Well, that's a bigger piece than I was expecting. Still tired after last week's board game event. Still recharging the old social battery. That's fair. Has anyone been playing anything? Board games, tabletop? We're talking Pathfinder earlier. Sounds like a few people getting to play some Pathfinder. Where the heck is... Oh, that's a very... Okay, now we're doing the eyes. The blue eyes, imagine. We got 11 and then 10. I'm afraid these are going to fly across the room. It's always the worst when you just hear them blink to the side of the room. All right, here we go. Lana and his wife, Pink, and her friend have had 2 sessions of Vampire the Masquerade. Been fun so far. We have looked at that. I'd like to try it at some point. I think we were looking at the rulebook, like, at the store. I'm pretty sure we got them all, like, digitally from, like, Humble Bundle, so we need to just go through it. That's awesome. Glad you're getting a campaign in. You guys are getting to play together. Have you played, like, that system before, or is this, like, all new for you guys? Started all days at 1 PM, went home anywhere between 2 to 4 AM. Yep. Living the nocturnal gamer life. Love it. Alright. The top. Let's do it this way. What's in here? Oh, there's a little bit more to clean up by his eye. I'm gonna do that before I plop it on. Yeah. That way our blue piece will fit in a little nicer too. Those are gonna be a nightmare to clean up. They are so small. Scott and I were talking about the new Gundam Assemble, where it's the card game, but it also has the miniatures. I didn't realize the like MSRP on that's like $30 for the ones with the miniatures, because I kept seeing them for like 50, $60. So I guess the markup on them is kind of wild. Was anyone able to pick up the Gundam Assemble stuff? Work on the next vampire, the Prince of Rats. That's a fun mini. I like that one. I know some people didn't like that one when he was like first shown off. I thought he was fun. Last session, we were reading some occult book. Both of us rolled a critical hunger success. And both went paranoid after reading it. It's a new system for us. So I handed me a Bible to read from while my vampire character was reading like a dark religious text. I didn't have the Bible. Might not be too religious, but that felt like sacrilege. I don't know. Go for it. Go for it, I say. Hi from Sis was fun. Sunday we had dinner with nuggets, wings, and 40 years of different hot sauces. Ice cream for dessert. I think there was like 18 people. That's crazy. That's a good idea for like that many people too. Let's see. So other than that, getting some time with code for a project I'm working on. Let's go. Hope project goes well. Local places selling kits for 70, which is a fair uptick from the converted MSRP. Yeah, that's... I didn't know. We were too late to like look at anything. So I was just like looking at the stores after the fact, but... Okay. Cut out cleanly, insert as far in as possible, it says for the eyes. It's definitely a tiny, tiny piece. Let me file this a little bit more. I'm going to try not to shake the desk while I'm filing today, but if I do forget, please let me know. I think it's this way. And then we just shove his eye in. Or maybe it goes, let me try the other way first. Before I start cramming his eye in there. Gosh darn it. I don't program the code. I evaluate the in-progress product of said code. Ah, okay. Oop. Well, that... Okay, that almost went in. Too easy. We'll keep an eye on that. We can always glue it if we need to. Now we'll do it on the other side. Wish I could. Would you start learning Sly? Would you take the time to do some of that? I think it would be fun to learn. I would probably never use it for anything, but it's always interesting. Too old to learn? No. No. Never too old. See, that's what I was afraid of. His little eye popped out. Okay, let me get some glue. My plastic glue out. No. We filed it too well, chat. Too well. Welcome back, Alex. I am glad you are officially confirmed alive. Welcome back. They told me I need to get more swole. Let's do it. I am here as your swole buddy. We are building. I'm trying to get the blue eyes of my Blue-Eyes White Dragon. Glad you are alive, friend. His little eyeball popped out because we filed too much. I'll put it back. Man, I had it so nicely just a second ago, and now what the heck? I've turned this thing like 10 times. Okay. Let me try this again. Blame slam always. I mean, if they insist. I actually need help. It's like, it's great you're doing so much cardio, but we need you to lift. Ah, we got a strength train. Let's go. Let's go. That's the part I like. What if we swap? What if you do my cardio for me, and I will lift for you? And then we'll meet back up before your next appointment. Because I hate cardio. I hate it so much. But I will lift for as long as I can. A new project, One-Eye White Dragon. You only get one, buddy. Sorry. Sorry. Keep popping your eyeballs out. Oops. The next two kits will go together much easier. The next two kits? What's up? What am I doing? I do have to apologize to chat. I was gonna have you guys pick out a pinup model today, and I forgot. I was too excited about Blue Eyes. So, Wednesday, I will have pinup models for you guys to pick from. Or what I say, Sunday is when we're gonna do it. I got too excited for Blue Eyes, and I forgot. Just straight up forgot. So we will pick a lewd butt another day. I will gladly take that bullet. I can do 12-mile hikes, no problem. I don't know, I think a hike... Like, if I had to just be on the treadmill, I would choose death, like, for 12 miles. A hike would be nice, though. Guess I'm just doing the wrong cardio. Why doesn't your eyeball go in? Why can't I get this figured out? If I don't like cardio or strength training, then you're a class person. That's what I've learned. So you can do classes. Like today I've got Pilates, and that helps me like mix things up a bit. Okay, if you don't fit either way, I don't understand where you're supposed to... Oh. Oh. Please don't land on my floor. There we go. Got it turned the right way. Glue that sucker in so I don't do it again. Oh, my other two blue eye kits. You're right. You're right. Sorry, I already forgot. You're right. You're right. Yes, thank you. Thank you. My joke, again, has gone too far. You'd think I would have learned after yesterday. I did not. I did not. Okay. We got his little eyeballs. They're gluing. So let's do... He's got one more, like, fin on the back. We should have a goal to show up at AdaptCon as Hans and Franz as beefcake miniature gamers. I mean, that's always my goal. That's always my goal. Whoever would like to join me. Absolutely. I already do a lot of lifting. You lift up my spirit. Ay. Totally counting that in my Fitbit. Totally counting it. Put Blue Eyes in a putty bikini. Boom. Ludba. This is the Ludba that chat wants. I wanted the Blue Eyes White Dragon card for my Dice Masters Dragon build, but it was too expensive. Apparently, from what I've heard, right now the meta, again, is Blue Eyes. Apparently, it's pretty good right now. I was looking up... I don't remember what I was looking up, but I kept getting, like, YouTube videos about the Blue Eyes deck. Probably because I started following more card game stuff, but... Coming to the hall, slamming protein drinks, turning sideways to fit through the door. That's right. Watch out. Watch out, Adepticon. Alright. Oh, I went in the wrong order? Shit, because I put glue on here. Okay, this needs to go in first. Then this goes on. And then I will re-glue that. Well, I think they're glued in the other piece. Okay, cool. Now I've got the full... We zigzagged up. I missed the zigzag. Sorry, chat. Get around here. Sounds good, everybody. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye for now. Alright, chat. We have a Blue Eyes. I'm gonna zoom in a tiny bit. I always feel like for the big ones to like see the instructions, I have to zoom way out, but I'll zoom in a bit. Okie dokes. Now he's got his like side frilly things. Let's do that. We've got... Okay, looks like we need to do these first. What's your sprue G? I don't remember where G was. H, F, C. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry I didn't hear you. Millie Paints, welcome in. Thank you for that raid. Captain Mannerlinks, hello. Classic Gary, hello. Welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you up to today? We are, you catch us, we're building some Bandai today. We are building the Blue-Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! So this is a Bandai kit. So far we have his head together. And we're kind of working our way down to his neck. So that's what we've got. How was your stream? What are you up to? Off to walk the doggos. No worries at all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Johan, hello. How we doing today? Well, that's right. Raiders, it's time to duel with Blue Eyes. But welcome on in. If you're new to stream, we usually paint miniatures. This week we've also been working on some Conquest. So there's one of my Domaru Damashi for Conquest. And yesterday we had some Kingdom Death. So there's Jackal that we were working on yesterday. So a lot of mini painting, but also I'm a big weeb. So we're building Blue Eyes today. Raiders, do you guys have any projects you're working on? What minis do we have on the table? Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. You came in. I was looking for a spruce. Let me find that while you guys tell me about your projects. I was looking for G. Which, Lizard B. Where is G? I don't actually know what these... I think that's just the display base. Oh, wait. Cool variety, thank you. We've been, I used to paint a ton of Warhammer. But I'll be honest, I'm pretty burnt out on Warhammer. So I've been messing with other stuff here lately. Yeah, what's everyone working on? H. E. D. Where is G? Are you G? You're G. The little one I set aside is G. You know, they make sprue holders for these kits. Pretty pricey for plastic stands. Some people using IKEA... Wait, that's too slow. Dish drying racks instead, like a third the cost. I've seen people using those dish racks for, like, everything. Paint Meets Plastic, welcome in. How are you? You know, since I've got 2 Warhammer armies I need to have finished by autumn. What do you, which armies do you have? What are we trying to finish up? Warhammer-wise, I've been working on some Imperial Fists for a commission, but I've got some aggressors. Got one of the little Mario Kart ATVs. I've got some characters that we've stolen from other chapters. So there's my current Warhammer project, and we're about to start some knights, which I'm pretty excited about. Sadie Bark, okay. I'm pretty good. We get to build some silly stuff today, so I'm pretty excited. Thank you everyone for coming to hang out today. I appreciate it. I like our silly days a lot. They actually read the sign and left? What the heck? Imagine reading. That's actually wild. Door-to-door people actually reading the sign. G unit, that's right. That's what we've got today with blue eyes. Alright, where's 9? This is like a cool color, but it's kind of hard to see the numbers and stuff. Dark Angels for 40k, Iron Jaws for Age of Sigmar, 40k with intent for Best in Show nomination, and AOS for a private event with Squidmar. That'd be fun. That's a fair amount of work ahead of you, for sure. Fair amount of work. Okay, 11, 9, and then we need to go back to Sprue 8. Need 6 and 7. These little frillies. At the minute, Old World, Age of Sigmar, anything multi-system. Dark Elves, Orcs, Gobos, Shatterpoint Mando team. Nice! Or Mando, sorry. That's awesome. So, goes with this one. Okay. Yeah, we've kind of switched. I'll be honest, I haven't been doing as much miniature stuff lately. I've kind of switched to more video games. Speaking of which, tomorrow we'll be racing Horse Girl, so if you guys want to play Uma Musume with me, we'll be playing that. I've also been playing more Magic the Gathering, which has been a lot of fun. Building a few decks for that at the moment. Is that you, Path? Welcome in. Nothing. I have 30k Legion Astartes, a Praetor Chaplain to paint. Just been unmotivated. That's fair. I have definitely not been feeling minis as much lately. I think I'm slowly coming out of it. I'm feeling better about minis. For a long, long time there, I was pretty burnt out. I think I'm slowly coming out of it. I've been getting so many Horse Girl game advertisements now ever since you brought it up. I'm so sorry. But also not sorry. Also not sorry. Well, you'll get to see all about it tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. Squeeze a welcome in. And Avian, hello. How we doing? Where is Slam and his Yu-Gi-Oh spam? He was telling our raiders to duel. You're late to the duel, Avian. He's been on top of it. What are you up to today? He is here, representing. My pot of greed. I need to give you more sound effects is what I need to give you. That's what I need to give you. Or just flood my stream deck with sound. One or the other. Thank you, I'm here. Oh, Avian's here on my stream for slam comments. That's fair. Me too, honestly. Me too. Okay, how does this piece fit? Alright, so we go... This part is underneath. I think. It's an interesting fit. I don't know about this chat. That's what it do, you Lurk Forbid. That sounds good. We'll be here getting distracted by this thing. This doesn't look right. Let's flippy it. Nope. I guess that is right. Hey, Avian, what you up to today while I try and finagle this piece in? I feel like it tells me to do it this way, and then it turns it anyway. Oh, there we go. That felt better. Okay. Still not, like, exact, but it's better. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are the things I do not get from the youngins. I feel like we had this conversation. I just realized this piece is the one I need. It's sitting over here. I picked up the wrong one. What if also they just replaced Joey Wheeler's voice with someone that sounds like Jay-Z? Could you imagine? Man, if we lost Joey voice, I would be so sad. Like, there was one day, we couldn't get well, we were watching the dub on to work, and we're like, "Oh, we could just, like, switch to the sub," and it's like, it's not gonna be the same. We're not gonna have Joey voice. We can't do it. We can't it's not the same. There we go. Turns out, chat, if you just pick the correct piece, then it fits. Pro hobby tips. Actually pick up the right piece. You can have that one for free, chat. Yuki tries to say something, Joey just drops bars. Joey was great. Love Joey. Rise, welcome in. How are you? Yep, we had this conversation. That's okay. We've been watching Digimon, and it's even, like, we made the comment, it's like, wow, now we understand, like, what our parents were watching, like, when we were watching Digimon, and I get it. I get why mom's a little, doesn't quite get why we like these things. It is it really silly? I was gonna say, now all the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh people are my age, and, just living our best lives. For sure. I'm still buying every Pokemon game and watching Yu-Gi-Oh, building the Blue-Eyes, getting paid to build a Blue-Eyes. I'm good, Rise. I'm excited to be, silly on the internet today, getting our Blue-Eyes built. Speaking of being silly on the internet, I'm gonna share my social. I posted up on TikTok again this morning. Today was less silly. Today was Monster Hunter, so I had our little Kulu Yaku that I hadn't posted yet, so he's now up on TikTok and I think Instagram. I think I got it up in time, yeah. So I posted on there if you guys wanna check that out. And then I'm also on Blue Sky if you wanna follow me there for stream updates and things. Yay! I'm gonna share my goal with Chad again. I am trying to get monetized over on TikTok, so if you guys wanna check that out. You know, maybe watch it a couple times. Maybe check out the rest of my TikTok catalog. It is there. Trying to get all that set up. Hell yeah, look at that, chat. Got his little frillies on. And then, yeah, Ko-Fi. I am trying to get some stuff up this week for that as well. I was trying to figure out what I want to do next. But right now on there, my Imperial Fists workup and my Space Wolves workup are on there. So, got a couple things I'll be messing with. But if you would like to support... Whoa, what is this? If you would like to support on a way that's not connected to, you know, Twitch and Amazon and all that good stuff, my coffee's available. This looks intense, chat. Oh, we're cutting the wire. Okay, I've never had to do this for a kit. This'll be fun. Just leave a few videos up for a few minutes. Yeah, thank you for anyone who is doing that. I appreciate it. Sweet brain Nikki tip. You welcome. You welcome. You enjoy yourself. I can't understand everything, and that's okay. I thought TikTok was going away, so apparently the, like, M thing, I don't know. It's been going back and forth for a while now. Apparently it was, like, misreported, because, like, TikTok came back and was like, "That is not accurate." And we're just like, "What does that mean?" So for now, I'm gonna try my best, and if it works out, cool. If it doesn't, I take my content and we go somewhere else. So I'm gonna try my best. They don't give me emotes, that is the trade-off. That's the decision. But if you would like to throw a tip or join me monthly over there, it is available. Whoa. The coffee will also be more of like if you're part of my Patreon, that type of content as well. And I'm gonna try and do more behind the scenes stuff. All right, what was H again, chat? Here's H. We did it. Avian, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. At this rate, we'll be in the next administration for anything happens to TikTok. I think they're, I don't know, they keep kicking the can down the road. And like, I stopped doing a lot of social stuff because all that was happening. And I kind of wish I just kept on keeping on. So I'm gonna give it my all. And if it doesn't work, I just throw them on YouTube anyway or Instagram and it's fine. So just approach it that way. Like I should have done that in the beginning, but I was sad. Was sad girl. I was just sad girl. Could do both. That's true. I was thinking Sadie needs to make an appearance on Ko-Fi this week. It's what the people want. I like to think it's tutorials, but no, it's really Sadie. Oh, we have to build 3 of these. Okay. 19. That's how politics works. Just keep kicking the can. Yeah, so like, why shouldn't I get monetized while they continue to kick the can? Right? Like, that doesn't make sense. I should be getting a part of that. Until it goes away, at least. If it goes away. So if you guys want to help, that's my goal at the moment. Always more Sadie? Okay. I will try to find a cute way to get Sadie worked in here this week. That's my promise to chat. If you sub to my Ko-Fi, I will post. I will shill my dog. Floof picks 24/7 Sadie stream. That's when I just retire. I put Sadie in charge, and I wander off. Okay, so our first pieces need to go together. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. What level do we need for a Sadie cam? If I put any more cameras in this computer, it's gonna explode, chat. I'm sorry. We have enough trouble running the ones we got. Let's let's back up a moment. If I put any more USBs in this thing, it's gonna explode. Uh-oh, C Decker says you're trying to send Nikki an email. You almost hit the call button. Hello. Well, thank you. Thank you for attempting to email me. How are you, C Decker? Don't take it personally when I don't pick up your call. What you up to today? We are building Blue-Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a Bandai kit. We have now built the head, and we are trying to kind of work down the neck now, neck and spine. And I was just talking about our Ko-Fi. So if anyone would like to support, if you do want to check out Sadie photos, I'll throw that in chat one more time. Because I can. You also watch the videos multiple times. Does it work if I plug my phone into the charger and have one video loop all day? That I'm not sure. I don't know if they have like ViewBot protection type stuff in. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I just know it's views that they are counting for me. See if I can get on the list. Oh, and December says I know you're busy. I should, depending on what you've got, C Decker. If it's a smaller project, I do have one smaller project I need to reach out on. I won't be able to do any army projects for a while. But if it's something smaller, I can work it in kind of between things and right as we finish bigger stuff. Army stuff I am not able to do at the moment. Is this Taco Bell? I would also, Nikki would also like a crunch wrap. Thank you. Thank you. I have to restart the machine. Sounds good. Alex will be here. Okay, I'll see how far we can get before Alex gets back. It's for Primaris. Yeah, we could work in characters. I would have a potentially a kill team project ahead of you, but you can work in smaller stuff. I'm just afraid to take too much because we've still got armies on the way. The characters aren't so bad. It's only 6,000 points of Black Legion. A kill team, yeah. Yeah. Trying to get these silly yellow Marines off my desk so we can, we can figure out kill team. But Nikki, my next army project, you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait. Yeah, if you want to do an army project, you have Live Madness to thank for for my backlog. Want to make sure we get all the yellow done first before I take on anything crazy. All right, let's go then here. We have to do that 3 times. Let someone else have turn with the strimmer. Let me paint something other than yellow for for just a minute. Just a minute. Do I give Nikki my Chaos Elf to paint? That's my curse model to Nikki. Paint it and do an appropriate emote off the elf. Only the elf to torture me for the rest of time. I didn't know if you were gonna try and, like, sell the mini, because I know you said it was bothering you, Avian. I wasn't sure. Sound like maybe you weren't gonna keep it. Like, I could paint the elf and only the elf on stream. Just get them on your desk like a cat. Problem solved. True. True. Here I am, trying my best. Trying to get all this painted. There's a much easier answer in front of me. Oh, starting bids for commission slots? This is the new way. I'm getting to Japan somehow, chat. I have suffered through the Voltonus and Orgullo years. It's my time now. It's my time to torture Strimmer. It's my turn. I'm thinking about getting Titus and Destroy Shoulder, so I can put, the custom shoulder, do it. That would be my second Titus to paint that's still not Titus, which is funny. Do it. I mean, that's the fun part, is, like, making them yours, like, for your army. That's always fun, I think. Chat, what's that model you've stolen for your army? I got a lot of comments when I posted the, my silly video yesterday about Corsaro getting stolen for the Imperial Fist. The machine has been raged and restarted. Good, good. Welcome back. Good, good. It's just a small rage. A little mini rage. Oop, oop, oop. Dang it. Piece of gone. You're probably right. I should try to sell it. When I look at it, I go, ew, and see, that's the, you built it, you should paint it. And my brain goes, where would you put it in the condo? Show it off, have to explain it. I think if you're not enjoying it, get some hobby money back. That's my personal take on it. That's just personal for, like, not necessarily just that mini too, just any mini you're not feeling. Get some money back, put it towards something you actually want to work on. Fiverr combined with eBay for paid paint slots. It's no longer double clicking. Oh, when I single click. That's weird. I guess, is there a setting that does that? Do you accidentally, like, hotkey something? Fortified speed, brothers. Making sense versus my pack rat mentality. I mean, yeah, if you sell it, you can get other things to pack rat. That's my argument. And you can pack rat something you want. Alright, we've got whatever this piece is. It looks like our neck pieces. Then it has me cutting wire, which is pretty wild. I've never had to do this. Let's build the other pieces first. We need A14 and A17. Guess this is what the wire will actually go into. Where's 14? Let's go here. These are this. Now we get 14. This gets jinxed sometimes. Probably a bad mouse. Gotcha. 14 and 17. So I have a picture of the Lieutenant Titus sprues. Would that be? I don't think that would be on the GW website, would it? H2? These weird little pieces. We go the outbid each other for the streamer route. Remember, I buy discontinued normal at $50 a pot, and that's a slow weekend. I mean, this is sounding better and better for me every message, so. Fight over me. Fight over me. This Blue-Eyes Cat had me rewire my hobby lighting. Yeah, we've got a piece I've never had to do before, so it'll be fun. I knew we were in trouble when I turned the page and there was a ruler. So check that out. New skill to add here. Somehow fighting with HR to get the charitable match sorted out. I'm sorry, that's annoying. I'm sorry you're having to fight it so hard. And also wild, because I know that when you've done it in the past, it was like, because I was surprised like how quick it was. And now this time it's a dragging its feet. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that. Hopefully you can get it all sorted out here. It's not on the store website. Not just a quick little Google search. I feel like it's gotta be on like Reddit or something. Hope you like yellow, chat. Antifreeze, welcome in. How are you? Let's see, looks like talking about buying a new mouse. This mouse is just a stock Dell mouse. It came with my first work laptop. Then I have a desk keyboard, mechanical keyboard. Let's do it. Mechanical keyboard, best keyboard. All right. Wire, we need 105 millimeters. It even gives you the little, even shows you where to cut it. They just assume I don't know what millimeters are. And they'd be right. How many football fields is that? Doing well, glad to hear it. Do you have a rosy skin workup? Looking at the Safe for Work model I picked up, she's sitting on a snowman. Thinking I should make it look like she's freezing. I can throw one on coffee if you'd like. Trying to remember from what I had before. If I had a rosy. Trying to like, no, it doesn't have to be exact, but trying to straighten it out a bit. All keyboards are well, yeah, but I want it to sound mechanical. I want my clicky clacks. Just straighten out, please. Okay, here. Perfect. All right. Hopefully perfect. Kind of moved on me. Not gonna lie. Perfect. Okay. Uh, if the sprue is the same as the board game one, which I should be, then both shoulder pads are separate. There you go. You don't even have to destroy Titus. Good to go. Okie dokes. So then this goes like this. And then wire comes through here, it looks like. Cool.
New Ko-fi subscription from Avianthulium.
Thank you so much, Avian. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so she said Ko-fi. Ko-fi subscription. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I've got, okay, let me write that a note. Because that was rosy skin. And Rise wanted, Jackal from yesterday. Let me write that down. Rosy skin, Jackal colors. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll try and start working on those this week here. Someone said to me it's the size of 2 loaves of bread. I had to say anything but the metric. Yeah, what kind of bread? What loaf is that? Oh, it's okay. It's going through and then bending. That's what they're doing. Okay, cool, cool. I need a little bit more. Okay. What was a terrible measurement? So variable, right? You see something normal like blocks of Velveeta. Something just nice and consistent. Okay. And then this piece looks like it goes this way. Okay. We need to cut that little nub off. Apologies, I pronounce things. Avianthulium, that's right. I just don't know what to if I just say coffee, then people get confused. If I say Kofi, then it's I don't know, it sounds weird. I feel like I can't win no matter how I say it, so I'm gonna change it every time I say it. That's what I'm gonna do. Eventually, someone will make sense of it. Maybe how is that supposed to yeah, it goes that way. Sadian's got her fighting. I remember times being an easy conversion. Go for there we go. That's the one we were missing, unfortunately. Is it not did I not smush it enough? Maybe that's the problem. Okay, we've smushed it more. Now will you go in? Oh, maybe it's thinking about it. Ow. It hurts. Ow. Do I need to clean up? I might need to clean up this side. She must be hurt. She is always fighting. It's every truck, yeah. It's frustrating because she'll do really well for a bit and then she works out that if she barks and then we correct her, she gets a treat. So she just starts barking at everything so that she can get a treat when she's actually being good. The curse of the dog that is too smart. Hi, Sophus. Hello. Thank you for lurking. I hope you're having a good day. I'm trying to smush a piece into my. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Like it should not be giving me this much trouble. I think we've done it though. Just gotta smush this in. I just gotta smush. Oh my gosh. Maybe if I get this top piece, that'll help kind of smush it in. Whoa! That wasn't good at all. I hear you stating your legitimate grievances. Hi, Sophist shows up and then lurks more like, bye, Sophist. Bye, Sophist. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Sorry, Chad, this piece is being a butt. That doesn't feel right either. Hold on. What the heck? Now those aren't lining up the way that they should. This feels like the wire's getting in the way. Let me try this again, Chad. Let me make it comfy. We'll try this again. No feeling bad. We're just memeing. No feeling bad at all. Hope work goes well. We're just building some Yu-Gi-Oh minis today. They have a I'll back up for anyone who may just be coming in. They had a part where you had to cut a wire, and now it feels like the wire is in the way. So I don't know what I've done wrong, but I've never had to do this before for a kit, so I'm just figuring it out. And then hopefully we can continue to Blue Eyes. This is definitely a weird step. I feel like I just didn't smush the wire over far enough. Now it feels a little better. I feel like at work, watch, yeah, not everyone can. I know I used to when I was at the office, but if anyone caught me, I would have been in trouble. I still would have been in trouble. But thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. I hope to make you proud and build this Blue Eyes. There we go. There's a click. Hopefully it's correct, because when now we've clicked, we've committed. Okay, there's our very weird neck piece, which it looks like the other pieces we put together now attached too. So we need a whole bunch of A20, and then we will layer them all together. I also have a screen dedicated to stream. Thank you. I'm on the dedicated screen. Thank you everyone for hanging out and working with me. I appreciate it. Thanks for adding my chaos to your morning. I appreciate you. Let's see what else is going on. I mentioned we're watching a bunch of silly anime. Anyone else watching anything good right now? One of the 4 screens is Nikki during stream. Thank you. You guys are gonna make me cry. Thank you. Oop, come back here. Okay, get these cleaned up, and then we will layer our neck pieces together. The other thing for anyone who missed the, like, beginning of stream is they gave us these really cool wing pieces, but we've gotta figure that out for painting. And it looks like we'll have to put it in and maybe trying to decide, like, with the, like, cell-shaded look, if we need to repaint them or not. Or if I just keep them separate until the end of the build. Because we can paint the pieces, still in the cell-shaded and then add them after, but it might be tricky here. We'll have to figure that out. It's gonna be tough to paint. Yeah, it might be the Lexan. It does look like it's a strange material. I think it could look cool with the cell shade, like, if we don't, paint it. Like, I think it could still work. Like, if he's mostly cell-shaded, I think it still gives the effect. So I'm just glad it's at the very end so we can figure that out later. Kinda see how, like, all the different pieces come together and see if we can leave it separate. I have a feeling we'll be able to. Okay, so which way do these go? It's like this way. Oh, okay. There's little slots for the wire. Okay, okay. Neck piece, and then one of these that we made. Also little slots for the wire. Okay, cool. That doesn't feel great though. All these. Oh, that is cool. Okay. We trust the process. I think it'll be best to tape it off. I was hoping to just not even have it on there until. We'll see. I've wasted 21% of my battery life on stream so far just today. It almost takes away the pain of work. Almost. Well, thanks for joining us while at work. I appreciate it. Sorry to take all your battery. Let's see. Vegeta says, I watched the new Superman movie with my brother a few days ago. It was good. I've heard it's good. I'm glad that there is a good Superman movie. Let me scroll up here. I got distracted. Aiden says, I watched Sinners. It's been stuck in my head for 2 days. I'm guessing we enjoyed it. We love to be here and hang out, as well get the inside information on where to find squishy mouse pads featuring our favorite characters. Did you order some too, Alex? Did you order some too? I have to get more assemblies. Yeah, it's basically the pieces that would, like, because it's sandwiched between pieces. So if I can keep those off and just paint those separate, or like do the airbrush part and then put them on, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Um, that would be ideal. This is pretty cool how this goes together, chat. Look at his neck. Like, it's weird at first, just with the having to cut it and everything. It's pretty neat. Tell me to stop working and start doing a paint. Sly, you need to be painting. What are you doing? Working. You need to start painting. Okay, and then our last piece. Goes through here. Oops. Okay, I guess I need to smush all this forward. We're smushing. I said we're smushing. Okay. Waiting for Demon Slayer movie to drop. I keep forgetting that's coming. I will absolutely watch it. I just keep forgetting that it's gonna be a thing. Okay. So then we need. Last piece looks a little funky, so I'm hesitating. It looks right though. Okay. A15. We'll get that on and then we'll decide if it's funky. Speaking of, is there a Blue-Eyes White dumpy mousepad we can get? Slay needs to tell us. Unfortunately, he is lurking. We'll have to find it for him instead. Oh god, just a Seto Kaiba mousepad. Oh. I have to find one super unhinged, and then I will. Perfect. Perfect. I did AP English in high school, data analysis as a job. Deconstruct movies sometimes, figure out what the director or writer are both the same. Movie is packed. Yes, it absolutely is. I'm sure there's stuff I even missed, but it had a lot of symbolism and things in it. It was very good. All right, let's get that. And then this goes on this bit, which I guess I shouldn't have pushed it forward just yet. Yeah. Okay. And now we smush forward. Okay. Feels a little awkward, but we got it. Okay, so then leave a small gap. What are you doing in this picture? I guess that's just showing the gap. And then we get one of these things. Kaiba definitely has a mouse pad. Oh no. Oh no, Seto. Oh. Alright. I think we're good. I mean, that's all it has for the neck, so I guess we just leave it, and this will eventually go in here. Look at that. Screw the rules, he has cake. I was wondering what they did. Just thinking of, like, the, video game mods, just Seto Big Naturals mod. Sly says, "I live such a stupidly lucky life at the moment. The work I'm doing is insane. I am so curious, but I know you can't say anything." I know you can't say anything, but I wanna know. Alright, open another one of these. It's another headphone, just in case. It's time to duel Yugi, and he can't fit up the platform. uh, Poor setup. Sly's making a Yu-Gi-Oh game? Could you imagine? I thought about picking, they have the, like, retro ones up, where it's, like, some of the early games. They did, like, a collection of a bunch of them, and I've never played them, so, like, I don't know, I was thinking about it. I don't know. I'm also realizing now, sorry, Alex, I forgot to put my mouse pad on my throne, so I'll do that. Realizing I forgot to do that. Okay. B, 5, and 6, then we need H. You absolutely have, I know, I just forgot. Lamb even reminded me and I forgot. 45. This one's also like a weirder plastic. It's not as, it's a little bit softer than the normal plastic. 45 and, oh, 45, and then 43, which is larger. Let's see, what hobby news have we had this week, chat? Trying to think what I've seen in the Discord. What are we excited about? What are we picking up? There is a Warhammer preview on Friday. Anything we're excited to see, chat? I have no idea what to expect on Friday, other than they gave us a whole bunch of systems to expect to see. So it was 40k, Sigmar, Old World, I think Kill Team, Imperialis, and Heresy, I think were the systems. Anything we're excited to see from those? I was gonna say, I feel like Chaos Dwarves I saw a lot of people talking about. New edition for 40k. If I could make a game, I have a blueprint of the game I'd make. I create it as an exercise to keep me sharp after I left my list job, but there's one downside. I really want to play said game. What would you make? Or is it secrets? Sly has, like, all the info I want. Sly's gonna be like, OC, please don't steal. Please don't steal. If that is the case, ignore me. Or tell me shush. And build my dragon. Secret, okay. Bring back Inquisitor. I could go for at least, like, the larger models for, like, the Inquisitor stuff. That would be cool. It'll be Primaris character reveals. We're supposed to have Salamander soon, right? Like, if we were to get some marine stuff, would it be Salamanders? Okay. Giant pieces done. Get these little ones cleaned up. I have very small hopes one day I will get to get it made. I hope so, Sly. You can tell me about it then. How about that? I also hold hope. The game was wild, but I like the scale. New Vulcan is done. New Lysander. I'm gonna need right away. I'll pay double. Thanks, Sticky. Lyman is already getting his bid in. We love to see it. Love to see it. More Saturnine. More Heresy stuff would make sense. There's no leads in 12 months. I will spill the blueprints. Whenever you feel comfy. I'm always here to listen. But I hope so, Sly. Hope that works out. Alright. Got a big piece, we got a little piece, and we got big piece. Okay. I think I got these reversed. Shit, I did it again, chat. No, that's right. Okay. This, and then a larger one goes here. Feels counterintuitive. Do I have this flippy flopped? I do have it flippy flopped. Okay. My salamanders all need their Primarch back. That would be sick. That's so far away, it is. All the instances of stuff they've cut from the new edition for reasons. Well, show up in DLC rules on Friday. A whole new book and a new website. Please to enjoy. Alright. Clicky. So clicky. Okay. Uh-oh. I have... Or wait. I think this one's backward. Shit. No clicky. Less clicky. Unclicky. I thought it was the same. It's okay, chat. We can get this. I'm gonna grab this so I don't stab myself. Because that would be unfortunate on a live stream. It'd be unfortunate at any time, but, like, especially, on stream. Oh, chat. We've been cursed by the clicky. Let me build the next piece to make sure. But I'm pretty sure the back piece needs to be flipped. Because they don't have this bit. It's not here. And the only way I can make it not there is pulling this back apart. No strim or stab self. Yeah, no, no, no. You don't need to watch me bleed out on stream today. That was not in my plans. Oh, here we go. Okay, starting to get it. Come apart. All right, I'll just keep working it. Working it apart. Sorry. I know I'm off camera. But I need it apart. One side is cooperating, the other side is not. Let's Hulk out, chat. Some goal. Yeah, I need more T3 subs before I bleed out on stream. Ha! Today's stream, Nikki finds a nice tree to fade away under. We did it. Okay. Okay. So this was correct. This little jerk. This is what we gotta change. Just need to flip it around. I'm not even take it out. I'm just gonna flip it. Okay, so that piece going forward. Cool. Now, now to shove it back together. Ah, it's just as satisfying the second time. Okay, back in business. Now we need B1, 8, or 7 and 8. Back in business. We talked about that Gundam Assemble game earlier. Is anyone going to be picking that up? Either the card game or the minis? How we feeling about it, chat? I'm, like, on the fence. Like, I'm kind of curious. And, like, some of the cards are kinda cool. I don't know how much we would play it, but it's definitely interesting. I haven't played any of the Bandai games, though, so I haven't played, like, the One Piece game or the Dragon Ball game, so I don't know how they play in general. I know One Piece is doing pretty well here, like, locally. But I don't know a whole lot about them, if I'm honest. I know some of the card art's really pretty, but that's about the extent of my knowledge. It's ooh pretty. Went through a deck on stream phase deck. Seems pretty neat. I'm gonna try and get a kit. I think the markup's the only thing that's kind of annoying, because apparently even the decks are like $12, but good luck finding them at that price. The one thing, and I didn't really look at the Gundam ones as much, is sometimes those cards are really hard to read. Like, I know I've looked at some of the Dragon Ball ones just to, like, collect them, and, like, the One Piece ones. They really don't like to, like, separate the text. It's just kinda all in together. If I had one complaint just looking at the cards, it's that some of them are really hard to read. Compared to, like, Magic cards or something. The Gundam ones are also hard to read. It's such a weird decision. Why? I understand wanting, like, a lot of art on the card, but, like, I need to be able to read what it does. Price from Bandai is so cheap. I think that's what Scott was saying is, like, I guess they're getting a lot of comments about, like, selling them direct because the markup is ridiculous. Alright, now we need 3 and 4. So, like, yeah, I'm curious, but I don't wanna spend way more than I'm supposed to be to check it out. The backing behind the text isn't opaque enough, yeah. It's 35 retail stores are selling for 55 to 80, yeah. Which is ridiculous. And I don't know if, like we were talking about the other Bandai games, I don't know if they have that same problem. I don't think I've seen One Piece or Dragon Ball, anything like that. They all seemed pretty reasonable when we were checking those out, just like at the store. But I guess as the new hotness, I don't know. If it's, like, at the store, or, like, if the price comes back down, I wouldn't mind checking it out. Just to see. I like enough Gundam that it could be fun. Riot, hello, how are you? We are building Blue-Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm talking about the Gundam Assemble game and card game. But apparently the markup is pretty nasty right now. I think I've seen a whole lot of other hobby news. Seen a lot of people talking about heresy stuff. Working on some of that. I think that's most of it though. I think pre-order was H Sigmar, so Korn and Caradron. Was anyone gonna pick up Korn or Caradron battle tomes? They got their new spearheads, their battle tomes, characters. Is that out? I think it's out this week. I've seen some people have it, but I don't know if it's just store got it early or obviously influencers have got stuff. I was not able to find a copy online, so I don't know exactly. I looked too late and I don't have a copy coming. All right. I've got. Okay, we did this. This is a completely separate piece. So hopefully I don't goof this one up, chat. Looks like the larger sign. This way. That looks right. Comes here. And then I share my clickies with chat. Okay. So then those wait. We've got a whole other whole other assembly before that. Okay. We need B111. This is B. I just fell asleep at my desk, was woken up by the Pirates of the Caribbean music playing downstairs full blast. Welcome back. That's amazing. Did you wonder or worry about where you were for a second? Alright, PC, which I think is these little dudes. Need one of those. Yeah, like you do. You know, just a normal Tuesday. Okay, and then G, which was these weird pieces. I need 3. I got a bigger spiky this time. Gabrioso, hello, how are you? We are building Blue-Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! You come into me, he's in many pieces at the moment. We have a head, which is where we started. We have his neck that we had to actually cut wire for, so that was kind of fun. And now we're kind of continuing down to his torso. Well, that's what we got today. What are you up to? I've never had to cut wire for a kit. That was kind of neat. Also a little scary, not gonna lie. The official website says 2026 for Gundam Assemble Minis game, but the card deck, that's the starter decks have MSRP, but then they also have the starter kits for the decks that have the miniatures, and I think those are out this week, if they're not already. So it's very confusing. So the card game is coming out and has minis, but then the actual Gundam game, I guess, isn't until later. Is my understanding. If I'm wrong, then someone correct me. Who's trying to make a website? I hate it. I'm sorry. Is there like a are you doing like Square or something where some of it's already set up, or are you having to do more involved stuff? I was trying to decide if I keep my website actually, since I can do shop and stuff on Ko-Fi. I don't know that I need it anymore. Or maybe I just retire it for a bit. I think the thing is if I give it up, it's just kind of gone. But maybe that's okay. Save some money. Assemble kits for the card game. The kits are physical representation of the cards. Assemble game rules don't come out till next year. The kits are just card models. Physical rep. What do you do with them then? Yeah, I figured they would like be in the game later, I guess, was my understanding. They're put on the card. That's it. Nothing more. That's fair. I use Squarespace for Composer website. I use. Trying Wix now for the piano teaching one. I need to drag myself in the 21st century. I want to see how Wix fares. That's what I use for mine. It's Wix. It's got a lot of stuff. Like there's probably more stuff I should be using, but okay, hold on. Which way do you go, little spiky? It's like you go backwards. Hold on. Yes. Maybe. Doesn't fit that way. Oh, yes it does. There it goes. We may be in business now. At least that one's easy to take back off if I goofed it up. Wix is slow. I guess you're just painting, mash them together like action figures, make them kiss or cure Adam's gardens. That's right. I mean, if they're just kind of a collector's thing, then I guess I'm not too beaten up about missing out on them. Yeah, I thought they were gonna be used in the game later, but guess not. It's fine. Look, I don't have the problem. I just need no complain away. I get it. I get it. I didn't super love setting ours up either. It was fine, but I had done a little bit more of that, I guess, with like school and stuff. I'd had to do some, so it was just a necessary evil at that point. Complain away, friend. It is a pain when you don't want to do it. I think that's the one thing that people when I talk about commission painting that people don't realize is there's a lot of time that's not anything about commission painting. It's having to figure out websites, go through email and social media and all that jazz. That's not the part you want to be doing. You want to be doing the piano lessons. On better news, though, I met Olivia Armstrong. Yes, Olivia's great. Whole family's great. Better news indeed. It's shocking how quickly I became a long time and see, I don't knowing you, not shocking. Confurioso, a longtime fan of many, many people. Reese is still, I love them both. I love them both. That entire show is just good character after good character after good character. Mustang dough. Mustang dough. Okay. Make sure to get all this turned the right way. Okay, goes backward. Cool. We did it. Now we need this weird piece. 42. Whenever I mention it, he's so hot, Confurioso. He's so hot. 42. Literally. He do be. He do be literally. Uh, Exalted has great taste. Great taste. We watched more of that Horse Girl anime last night, Confurioso, and it's actually pretty fun. It is super silly, but pretty fun. Okay. So then this, make sure we got it the right way. Don't have to pry anything apart again. Goes here. This goes here. All of the pieces align. Hopefully this is a good one. I'm so ready for horse girl racing. Yes, tomorrow we will be playing the game. So if you guys want to race horse girls with us, that will be tomorrow. We almost did it today, but I realized we should start Blue-Eyes. I almost just took an early game day to race horses. Just because this is the only things I really have prepped is the Chaos Knights need airbrushing before I can bring them on. Like it's just the we can do a little work on the frames, but it's not super exciting for stream. Which way did I turn? Okay, here we go. There, now it looks like the picture. I need to line something up after. I was thinking Succession, but hard to ignore Horse Girls. You have some very, very different options there, which is good. You know, to see what you're in the mood for. Maybe it's Succession, maybe it's Horse Girls. It's always good to have options, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I like and beware of the tip. I guess when you're smushing the part on. Don't know what tip they're talking about. But beware of it. I've been falling behind on my movie watching as well. Did you have a list of stuff you're wanting to watch? Do another franchise run? Today I need to, like, today I've got my workout, and then I'm gonna be working on just the Imperial Fist. I need to also pick a series to get stuck into here. I keep saying it and not doing it, and I need to actually do it. Okay, that looks correct. Why is that not look? Okay, hold on. That looked correct, but something else didn't. Okay, that sounded right. I think we're good. It's Gray Eyes Gray Dragon. That's right, Eric Class. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, the new Wes Anderson one. Also Steven Soderbergh's one. I can't remember the names of either. I feel like I'm a couple Wes Anderson behind, and I do like Wes Anderson. I feel like I have missed a couple. Like, I realized, I think probably last time we were talking movies that I had missed one. So I'm even further behind. Yeah, so let's run through the Fast and Furious franchise again. Yeah, why not? I guess I have Sonic 3 to now watch. I need to find time to watch that with Scott. Sonic it up. I think I need to open my compressor up and service it. It's getting stuck while pumping and just getting hot. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, probably good to do that, Reaper. I get Wes Craven and Wes Anderson messed up. That's fair. Too many Wes's. Phoenicians. I don't even think I knew that one. That's how out of the loop I am. Well, you'll have to let us know what you think. Okay, this fits in here. It's not a great connection. Might need some glue there since we're gonna be painting. Oh wait, I see a nub. Asteroid City. That's the one I was thinking of. Before that, see, I don't know French. No, okay, well, I'm hopeless. That's what we've learned. Well, one day I'll catch up. Okie dokes. So we got this piece. We got everything. 1, 2, 3. We line them up. All right. Wish me luck, chat. Hopefully we don't have to pry anything apart this time. This goes in here. Oh, oh, I almost did it. Almost did it. This goes here. Cool. And then that's facing the right way. This goes here. Okay. Ta-da! We have something. I've seen Asteroid City. That was good. French Dispatch is great. Some absolutely hilarious moments. Okay, I'll have to find these and get myself caught up. Okay. We have something. We ignore something. We go to tail. Bit by bit, we are building this dragon. Ignore and go to tail. Alright, for anyone coming in, we started with the head. And then we have this neck that's not connected yet, but we'll go there. And then I guess that feeds into here at some point. But it's having me start the tail, so we'll do that. Uh oh, I see more measurements. We have another ruler. Alright, we need sprue F. Which I don't think we've used yet. Nope. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'll probably just ignore all that. Watch some Pirates of the Caribbean now that's in my head. You know what? This sounds like a great plan, honestly. That sounds like a good plan. I feel like Paris is such a good for, like, background too, like, if you're doing something else, it's just good to have on. Chat, what are those movies that are just good background movies? Are there ones that you guys go to just have on while you're working? Where'd my knife go? There you are. Not the question you wanna ask. We're good. Twitch streams? Fair. Thank you for letting me be your movie today, I appreciate you. Not so much movies, but I turned to Archer, Always Sunny in the background. Those are good shouts too. I too use Twitch for that. Well, thanks for coming to hobby with me. Hobby and work with me. I do too sometimes. I'll be honest, I usually watch gaming streams rather than like hobby streams, but if there's a game that either I probably wouldn't like as much, or if I'm not sure, I'll throw in a gaming stream while I'm working. Okay. There is front bit of tail. Now I need 9 of them. My girlfriend would have horror movies running in the background, even for an empty house noise. Yeah, no, I won't do it in an empty house. If I've got horror stuff, Scott's gonna be here. No, thank you. Mm. I did when I watched Sinners, I felt a little bad. It was just me and Sadie here. And there was like a jump scare noise, and Sadie was like half asleep, and it startled her. She like woke up real fast, started barking. Felt bad. And she put on people playing horror games while I paint or Trailer Park Boys. Hey, Timothy Spruce, welcome in. How are you? To end my turn, I put 2 cards face down. Welcome in. How are you? You've activated my trap card. You're stuck here now. We are working on the tail now. Our blue eyes is worked in pieces. So we started with the head. We kind of worked our way down the torso, and now we're to the tail. What you up to? Sadie's always she was ready to defend. And I appreciate that. But I did feel bad because she was dozing. That right? Feels right. Maybe not. Oh no. Famous last words. Oh, I need to stretch. Uh-oh. Found out just I didn't say I wasn't available on the booking system for work. They booked someone to me on my wedding day. Oops. Well, hopefully you can get that sorted. That seems a little important. Why doesn't this? Do I need to trim up a piece? What's going on here? Something's not lining up right. Yowies. My ex-wife would do that, particularly the Halloween films. I wouldn't care if I ever saw the movie or heard its theme ever again. Just constant Halloween. Yeah, +1. Let's see, doing well. Trying to plan out my room as I had to cut down. Oh, on the spruce. That's fair. Welcome on in. Good to see you. This piece just doesn't want to. I don't think I had anything to clean up, though. I guess this is. But it's like barely anything. That all, yep, still looks right. The pegs line up. I'll just smush it together harder, I guess. When in doubt, smush harder. What's the plan with the blue eyes? Any chance you're painting? We are going to be painting it cell shaded. Yep. We're going to do a repaint when we got them all built. I've got a couple things lined up for repaints. We have a Piccolo from Dragon Ball. We have the Going Merry from One Piece. And then this was at the hobby store and it had to come home with me. So we'll be painting it. Once it's all together, I'll get it primed and ready to go. I really love doing the repaint projects. They're a lot of fun. And the builds are more satisfying than like Warhammer or something, so just all around a more fun project. That's gonna be cool, I hope so. That's the plan. That's the plan. So I'll have to get a bunch of them primed up here together. Email them, tell them if they want training, they'll need to come and donate to the Honeymoon Fund. That's right, bring a gift. Well, hopefully you can get all that sorted out, Ori class. That would be awkward. working on Imperial Knight bases, making a war-torn city base. I'm enjoying the bigger bases. It's just I've got a Knight project up next, and getting those, like, bigger projects is just so much fun. It's part of why I like the repaints too, is you just get so much more room to play with stuff. You don't have to worry about painting tiny little dudes. I'm glad you're enjoying the basing process. Alright, let's put his little tail together here. Ugh. I had it and I dropped it. Okay, there's that. That should fit in. Oh, nope. Okay, line up a little ridge down his tail. Okay. Cool. Now we're getting to the wire again. Okay, so we need 13 and 14. It'll be fine, good. Glad to hear that. I guess since we're working on Bandai, does anyone have any questions about the Bandai stuff? I used to do more Gunpla. Now it's been mostly like the anime kits. Because they're just, I don't know, they're more fun to me. I'd like to go back and do a Gundam repaint, but not top of my list. I just so much more satisfying to build than Warhammer. So much more satisfying. I hope that's what people take away from the new Gundam Assemble stuff. It's just like, this is what we could have. Look how nice all of this is to build. But if anyone does have any questions, let me know. Obviously, as you guys have seen, process is the same. It's still just cleaning up nubs, removing from the sprue. Some of the plastic's slightly different. So like this is a slightly different feel to the plastic. Some of them are a little bit more almost kind of rubbery. They allow for more movement and things, which is really cool. All right, come on. There isn't even any there to clean up. What are you stuck on? Okay, just gotta smush. Just one tiny nub back here. Hey, Madside, welcome in. Building Battle Sisters at the moment. They are needlessly complex. Yeah. Yeah. I am sorry that they are being a butt. But welcome on in. You know, it's okay, sorry. Also apology would learn from their Bandai partnership. No. No, they won't. I was gonna say, it's been a while since I've built some Sisters of Battle, but I remember them just being very tiny. Like, very, very small. Which is the difficult bit. Especially, like, coming from Marines or something, they just feel so tiny. Alright, next tail piece together. And then it looks like it's wire time again. Alright, so there's those. It's the tail we did. And then... So we need 225 millimeters. Which, again, they mark off for you, which is nice. That's nice. Getting to, like, measure this is kind of fun. Hopefully I don't goof up any cuts and we will have enough. It is a little tough to get straightened out, but 13 pieces for the sister with a heavy flamer. That's so many pieces. You say that, and I think of the new, for Old World, there's that big, like, sentinel guy. People were kinda commenting the same, that it's just a lot of pieces for him, for, like, a static model compared to, like, Bandai and all the stuff moving. Hi, Sadie. I'm very sorry that the mailman is here, doing his job. Okay, here is our next piece. Looks like we're gonna wrap it around again. Cut it in half. Or not cut it in half, but bend it in half. And now we know to keep it just really nice and tight next to the piece. Because last time I had trouble fitting into the next piece. So keep it as close as we can. I'm trying to make sure it's even on both sides before we move on. Think we're close enough, so we'll give it a shot. Okay, so then we had this piece. Oh, other side. Very cool. And the chunky piece up front. All right. Getting somewhere, chat. We just have a long bug at this point. It says cut the wire. Oh, I guess before threading it through. Okay. Just want to make sure to not need to cut the rest of this. No, because it's going to the next bit. Okay. So then the next section, we need F1 and 2, and another little squeedly bit. Nice chat for the repaints. If you were to do a repaint from like a show or something, what figure would you repaint? I was trying to decide if there were other like show kits I would pick. I think I kind of want to get a Pokemon one just for funsies. They're not as involved painting wise as some of the others, but I think one of the little Pokemon would be cute. What should I pick up, chat? What else would we want to work on? Trying to think like style wise, what would be more fun? I feel like Evangelion is the other one that people mention for their kits, which are a bit more, obviously, more traditional Gundam type of build. But could be fun. Just that I've not worked on any of those. Oh, sorry, right. I was just asking, like, chat, if you could do a repaint of a show or a series, what would you do, or if there's one you wanna see me do? Just brainstorming, that's all. Welcome back, fighting printers again. Hope it went well. We're just getting the next piece of this tail together. Okay, so this goes here. And we will smush this together. 5 and 6 are next. And then I think we're just gonna finish off the sprue. That's cool. It's 3 and 4, yep. My life is an eternal struggle with the printer, I'm so sorry. That sounds awful. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out 3 and 4, so we can get rid of the sprue. Just put them over here. Gene Gundam has one of the more outlandish designs. The art style was stylized, so probably lends well to the way he did the Dragon Ball repaints. G Gundam is so wild. We didn't end up finishing it, but we watched a good part of G Gundam. It's been a while now, but we did watch it. We did get rid of some of the Gundam just because we're not building as much as we used to, but I think I have a couple IBO kits still. So potentially could be a fun one to do. The tech was able to get all set up as normal. Good, good, good. Back to Pirates of the Caribbean then. Good, good. Oops. At full volume, yes, yes. Is there any other way though? Is there any other way? If you want clean lines, 8th. I need to watch 8th MS Team because I feel like that's one that always gets recommended to me and I've not watched it yet. Yep. Finger was too close to that one. Jasper, go, we have our heading. Alright, last little bit of tail here. Well, big bit, but then I think legs are up next. I don't know, I want to start putting this guy together. It's very weird. Him just being in pieces like this. I want the dragon to look like a dragon. Gundam Seed's pretty clean, but they tend to be big things with giant wings and fiddly bits. Gotta get the cops called on us during the fight scenes, right? I wouldn't be able to handle the full volume. That would make me crazy. Alright. There we go. Okay. Let's put the rest of this tail together. Okay. And then the one we just did. Keeping that ridge on the top. Yes, yes. Yes, my neighbors are finding 8-pounders and dueling with cutlasses. Yes, we see this all the time. It's quite common in this. Oh, gosh, okay. Now it just looks like a very big bug. Cool. We did it. Oh, I think it means to just cross the wires over. Mine's a little long. I'm gonna not cut it just yet. I'm wondering if I should have done that with the other one. This one, yeah, it was like barely. Just need to. Okay. We do get to put stuff together. Okay, cool. I didn't read far enough ahead. All right. Head and neck. Sick. Okay, okay. Looking like a dragon. Whoops. Whoops. Oh my goodness, Sniggle Stream, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. You come in as we're putting together Blue-Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! This is what we've got today. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Pumpkin, hello. Snuggle, hello. How we doing? Here's what we've got. You've actually come in at the perfect time because I will wait. I will wait. Let me know when you're out. Uh, for everyone else coming in, you've come in at the perfect time because we're putting stuff together. So thank you. I'll wait till Snuggles is back with us though. And make sure this is all correct. No time for Snuggles. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments to win. That's right. That's right. Here, I'll make sure this is correct before I tell Snuggles how well we're doing. I don't want to be embarrassed. Okay, we're here. Hello! Here's what we're making. I wasn't sure when it caught you. We are working on Blue-Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! So, Slam and I recently watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was wild. And then this was at the hobby store, so I had to come home with me. And you've joined at the perfect time because we actually get to put stuff together at this point. We've been building everything in, like, sub-assemblies. And now we're finally putting them together. So that's what we've got. What were you guys up to today? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Chat, if you want to catch some more fun gaming chaos here on Twitch, go give Snuggle a follow for me. But yeah, what are you guys up to? Welcome in, raiders. If you're new to stream, hi, I'm Nikki. We do a lot of miniatures. The other things I've been working on are, if there's any Monster Hunter fans, I'm finishing up a little Kulu Yaku. So you might recognize him. Yesterday we had some Kingdom Death with this very pretty lady. The art card's a little easier to see, so I'll grab that. Working on her. And then we also had some conquests. So this really cool, like, samurai guy. Working on him this week. So that's what I've got. I make a sleepy Sophie hard lurking. Thank you, Pumpkin. I hope you get some rest. Some Baldur's skating. I did join Fable. You've expanded the TV. Uh-oh, what did you add? What did you add? I need to keep up with it. I don't think I'm doing very well with my Fable, but I'm glad you found me. We kind of like talked about it on stream once, and then I'm having to remind myself to, okay, we do have to cut this wire. Gave me a lot extra for that for some reason. I'm a little worried how extra I have there. I did get everything, right, chat? Got the tip, the points there. Yeah, we did everything. I just have some extra. Alright. Just trim that down, I guess. Pretty much everything you finish, minus like 3 or 4. I do read a lot, yeah. I cheat, and when I'm on the treadmill, I'm reading. So I've got my Kindle for that, and then I usually have, like, a separate book for, like, before bed. So I do read a lot. I also, like, I'm just getting back to it, so it's been really nice because I used to, when I was a kid, I was constantly reading, and kind of finding that, like, love for it again's been really nice. So I've been kind of binging some of it. Oh, I've tried treadmilling and walking, makes me dizzy. Yes, Scott's the same, but I can knock out a good amount of stuff because I'm on there for, like, 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the day I'm doing. Like, that's a good chunk of reading, basically, every day. When I get my Kindle, I read like 10 books. Yep, that was exactly it for me. I'm like, I want to get back to it. For me, I figured out it was the lighting. Like, if I didn't have perfect lighting, then my eyes would get tired really quickly. So as soon as I got my Kindle, it was the same. I just started tearing through stuff. Yes. What are you reading right now, Snuggle? Before I hop on Fable and stalk your TBR to add to my TBR. What are you reading right now? Chat, anyone else reading anything good right now? I am reading Buffalo Hunter Hunter, which is a kind of horror book. Sorry, it's moving on me. With Native Americans and vampires. Let me push this together before I lose my. There we go. Dang, this guy's huge. Look at it takes my whole screen. The Expanse series. We have a few people in here reading Expanse. I kind of want to go back. I watched the show, but I think I would just like restart it and dive in. I finished the series by reading the book. Oh, of short stories now. Very cool. I should listen to the Murderbot Diaries. Yep, now that that's out on Apple. Now it's out on. It's gonna say TV. Nothing's TV anymore. Now that the series is out. Okay. Dang, he's cool. Okay. Time to start some legs. Been working on some stuff for Gen Con. After that, I'll get back to reading and writing for fun. He's long boy. Long boy. I mean, the wings too. Like, once those go on, he's gonna be huge. The books are stunning. My favorite series I've ever read. Okay, well, I've got to do it then. I've got to do it. I was trying to think what other series. I finished The Assassin's Apprentice. So, like, pretty traditional fantasy. And it was good. It was just a little slow. I think I'll give the next book a go and see how I like it. Maybe if I throw it on the Kindle and cruise. Sorry to eat everyone around. I need to whip up dinner. No worries at all. Thank you so much for the raid, Snuggles. I'm glad you had some more fun with Baldur's Gate. We'll catch you next time. Chat, again, if you want to catch some Baldur's Gate, some more game and chaos here on Twitch, go give Snuggles a follow for me. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm reading Crescent City. Finishing all the books from this writer because it's like the romantasy memes. Gotta get in on the memes. Besides the periodical Horus Heresy book, I'm reading A Bolt from the Blue. Nonfiction about a lightning strike rescue. Oh, in Grand Tetons. That sounds interesting. Yeah, the mountain range. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Alright, let's do... We need 17 and 18. Let's start Liz leg. And then we need H. H was the weird plastic. Get that back up. 16 and 17. With the Raiders coming over, what games have we been playing? I have been playing Final Fantasy X, and it's a replay. I played it when I was a kiddo, and now coming back to play it again, which has been really fun. I think part of it is like I was a little foggy on the details, and then you just pick up on a lot more as an adult. So that's been kind of fun to replay. Have you guys been playing? Oh, for our birthday stream, that's exciting. Okay. Got everything. Peak is a lot of fun. Slam and I have played a fair amount of Peak. We need to get back to it. Actually get to the Peak. We had fun with it. Someday we'll make it up there. It was not this day. Not this day. All right. I'm excited to get these leggies started. It's gonna be absolutely massive when we're done. I think that's the other thing because we're comparing to like GW. Is this guy is massive, and all these pieces, and he moves, and I think this kit was $70 compared to the GW ones of this size being like what 150. I feel like I'm trying to remember from like price increases. No promise on Slam Gun. That's right. Our chat's just trying to eat Slam, so I guess different priorities. For everyone coming over, we're gonna play. We have gaming tomorrow. We're gonna be playing the Horse Girl game. We're gonna be playing Uma Musume tomorrow. So if you guys would like to come race Horse Girls with us, that's tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. And yeah, the GW ones don't move compared to the Bandai kits. You don't get to cut wire with GW kits. Alright, just clean up the rest of these nubs. If you wanna blubber like a baby, pick Haru. I've heard a little bit about Haru. I'm trying to avoid a bit of it, but I've already seen just so many clips and things. Looks like it goes here. But yeah, we'll figure all of that out tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be a silly time. Okay, got that turned the right way. That looks correct. Okay. Anything else before I show this together? Oh, that is the top one. Cool. Sadie again. Try this again. Didn't quite go together the way I thought it would. Unless I just need to... Nope. Was worth a shot, but nope. Not meant to be. Alright, come on. Look at that. Get our little Sculpey tool back out. Let's back off. Alright. Shove that in, shove that in. I don't know what else it could be getting stuck. Ah, wait. Had a little bit of the flash in there. Let's try this again. Come on. Is it this piece? Maybe I didn't put this piece in all the way. I feel like it's the bottom piece giving us trouble. I'm not sure why yet. Hoot, welcome in. How are you? She must be, but she will be. One way or another, Sadie will be heard. It gets me all these anime horse girl stories are based on the event. Yep, it's they are all based on real horses, which is fun. Scott sent me as a TikTok of like real life photos compared to like the anime shots, and some of them are really funny. Like different moments. Okay. let me erase that here. Little sippy sip. Okay. I think it's this piece causing us trouble, but I don't know why, because it's just put them together and put it here. So I don't see how it could be causing us trouble. I'm gonna put this back in because it came off while we were fixing the stuff. Make sure that's... Oh my god. That's as far as it can go, and that's as far as it can go. Something's not lining up. Gold Chiefson has a menace to horses. I love her in the anime, and I'm excited. I need caffeine, but no money. Still Friday. Let's curse. Got the makings of a pretty cool jet. Look how long he is. Like, look at this long boy. He takes my entire screen. Which, like, and then the wings. Look at this. This thing's gonna be massive. I don't think I realized when I picked him up. Yeah, like he's huge. He's Space Marine for scale. He's a big boy. But right now his leg is being a butt. Something's not lining up correctly. And I'm not sure what to do about it. Maybe this is backward. Hold on. Did I just break that? I just broke that. Cool. Primera's blue eyes. It's just snapped right off. Okay. That's okay, because we're going to repaint anyway, but I need a way to poke this piece back out. Okay. So I think what happened is... Oh, how did this go? Hold on. So this is the peg, we need it. So I've got to glue it back on here. Don't know my own strength, chat. Okay, that's not bad. Let's just glue that back in. Just glue that back in. The other way. It was the other way. His wings are in another codex. It feels like it. Just a whole other kit. But again, this kit for $70 versus GW kits. Wild. Wild. So I think Exodia and Raw were 90, so even bigger and still cheaper than. Might want to build up the connection with Sprugu. Yeah. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. I think what happened. So I thought I had this the correct way, but it needs to go like that because it's thinner on this side. I think is what happened. So, can we go on to like the next piece while this dries? Is my question. Like we might be able to. Even super glue, yeah, I'll give that because I think since we're gonna be painting it, I don't mind gluing other pieces in place. So I think we'll be okay just because we can glue the rest of the leg together if we need to. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this next piece, B229. And then we will evaluate where it's at. Oop, come back here. What does everyone have planned for the rest of today? What do we got going on, chat? I've got to get some lunch, and then I'm on that Pilates challenge still. I don't know what today's is, but I will do that for my workout today. I think that's okay. I'll just leave that for now. Make sure this is the one I want so I don't accidentally break shit again. It's still a tight fit. Okay. Let's see if that was the problem. I have a feeling it was. Looks like it was. Man, come on. The rest of the build's been so nice, but this piece has given me some real trouble. Guessing I didn't smush it in there far enough. Yep. Okay. Okay, we try again. Come on! Last little bit. Oh, it's so close. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I gotta catch up on chores for going back to work tomorrow. Just get back off from a 7-day vacation. Glad you got a little bit of time to chill. You just squeeze into the... Yeah, well, I got in trouble last time for that. Alright, to pry some stuff apart. Okay, I think this piece is just gonna be, we might just have to glue this. Let me see, once we get the knee on, if it covers some of this. Okay, it goes there. Yeah, we're just gonna have to glue it. Well, you know, I'm gonna wait for now in case I do need to pull this apart for anything. But I will probably just end up gluing that since we're gonna paint it anyway. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay. That is leg. We have more of right leg. We do have more of right leg. That's a lot of little pieces. Okay. Hopefully the rest of the leg goes okay here. We need... it's the H sprue again, this weird plastic. D19. And 18. And then 8 there in the middle. There's it. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that first. Then we go back to the normal plastic with B sprue. But I don't want to goof anything up. The other thing I kind of want to mess with today is the getting set up to stream on TikTok. Now that the cameras... I did get the new cable came in, so I guess I should make sure that, again, nothing explodes. Tempted to just keep what I've got. But get that set up so we can try streaming over there. I had done it before, like, a while back, but it's kind of hard to see if it was, like, doing anything. But figured it's worth a try if we're trying to get our stuff monetized, which I'll throw that in chat one more time. If anyone would like to follow me, I'm trying to be... Oops, sorry for the double click. I'm trying to be more active over on TikTok. I did post our little Kulu-Giku, our little Monster Hunter guys up on TikTok today. So if you want to check that out, follow wherever I go. That's right. He is up if you want to check that out. And then if you'd like to help me out in my quest to get monetized, just you can leave a video running for a bit. You know, check out the back catalog. There's some more Monster Hunter on there if you want to check that out. I appreciate anyone who has. While I try and figure out what the heck this is doing. uh, it's hard to see with the glare. I think I have... Get this one. Yeah. And this goes here. Hopefully. For legal reasons, that's a joke. You can follow me wherever I go on the internet. Yes. On the internet. In Minecraft. Alright. We got this weird piece, and now I need B. H, B2, 19, and 20. Make sure you use the convenient backdoor installed on your PC to track your internet movements. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Just another feature. Do you not find that Piccolo Booty even the slightest bit suspicious? That's how... Damn it, you know how to get me. You know how to get me. All it took was some Piccolo merch. That's all it took. I'm a simple girl. I'm a simple girl. Damn it. You know, I just get so excited because he doesn't normally get merch. It was too much. I literally couldn't help myself. It's always saying this, saying that. Now Sam's got my whole PC. Alright, we got all these pieces. Where do they go? Where do they go? Okay. Let's start here. Nope, start here. I should have kept these separate. Think this is correct. I'm gonna try it, and hopefully not rip out a piece. Looks correct, though. Oops. Okay, so that goes there. Cool, cool, cool. I'm just gonna use this to... Okay, that should be correct, but this has to go through here. I don't like this other weird plastic. That's what's giving me trouble. Lurkin Sec for call sounds good. I will try to get as much blue eyes together as I can. I feel like maybe we do, yeah, the rest of this leg and then get some lunch. It's like that's a good, oh, that was a lot of creaking. Looks right though. Just very, very creaky boy. Yeah, it's that other plastic that's where I'm having trouble. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for right now. We'll come back to it. Maybe the plastic doesn't like this other weird, I mean, that's fair, but please. I wanna build my dragon. I wanna build, it's like the, you're lurking, so probably talking to the wall. But, like, it's a slightly, like, more rubbery plastic, and it doesn't go together quite as nicely as the hard plastic, is what I'm running into. So, like, this whole sprue has been more difficult than the regular plastic. So if it would just let me build my dragon, I would stop trash talking it. Alright, 21, 22. Keep them separate this time. Break about the dragon, your life points. Oh no! When we had to glue that piece back. Painter reborn. That's what I'm saying though, I just need a soundboard. Maybe that's what I do this afternoon. Neglect getting paid. Make soundboard. Like that's the real play. Once you start, there's no stopping. That's true. I have seen your I've seen your soundboard and know where it goes. It's gonna be a whole bunch of just random anime shit next time you guys come in here. The air horn's on command though. See? See? The next evolution of stream. Sprue E. I don't even know what E is. We haven't done E. Okay, well. Blue Eye says you're not getting lunch. Sorry, ever. If that's not worth it, I don't know what is. You can scream mind crush at people. Go take your call. Wolves Arkilla, how are you? Investing in soundboards? Absolutely. We are building Blue-Eyes White Dragon. How are you? Getting hair everywhere. E is what I'm looking for. Look at this weird sprue. Okay, we need E11. And then we get to his little feetsies. Kind of hoping as we build more of the leg, I'll be able to smush more of this together. If not, I'll have to take another look at it after her lunch. All right. Let's go in here. Let's see, we're in a third squad of warp spiders, but halfway done. Let's go. That's awesome. Still enjoying them? I know I said we'd finish this leg before lunch. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, chat. I'm really hungry. I'm pretty hungry. I feel like if it's not cooperating, maybe it's good to take a little break and come back to it after. Okay. Okay, I wish I would wish I would hold together a little better. Both of these. This weird plastic is messing me up. Need foods too? Feel that. I need to make I made these little protein muffins that I really like, but I've been lazy and I haven't made it the last couple days. So I need to make those today so I don't make any excuses about breakfast. 24 and 23. In fact, no. Bring food with you. I'd like some. All right, we've only got a couple more pieces. I can make it through that. Stop being a baby. I'm just hungry. Guys are gonna start hearing my stomach through the mic in a second. All right, give him a little pedicure. And then, yeah, after lunch, I'll try and get those leg pieces a little bit closer. I do think it's gonna require some glue, but not a huge deal. I just feel like I'm not doing something right if it needs that much glue. These kits normally don't need any. Just make sure I got everything lined up. I think that is the one part with Bandai kits is you learn that it is indeed your fault. Honor welcome in. How are you? I love playing with warp spiders and Ika's super versatile unit. Good. So getting those ready to go. I mean, it may be, but I definitely feel like I have not lined something up. Got another little nub here. And that goes. Oh, it's got like a little like angles down into the foot. That's kind of cool. And then we just got the whatever this would be called. B2 and then one of the little claws. 230. Got like a little dew claw back there. There's a circuit date on the instructions. Could be an old kit with looser tolerances. I can take a look. It's just, yeah, anytime I get to that weird plastic. All good. Long weekend. It's only Tuesday. Sorry that it's a longer week. Do you have anything this week you're looking forward to, though? Anything to keep in mind here as we get through it? Horse riders are killy, good on defense, but also good at getting random secondary objectives. Feel like having three is worth it. Makes sense. Sometimes I feel bad that I'm so out of the loop, but man, Warhammer really burnt me out. Mom had a basal cell carcinoma removed yesterday from her arm. Just waiting for the biopsy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you're having to deal with that. I don't know the specific details, but my mom also had to get something removed a little bit ago. Not fun waiting to like hear back on all of that. Hope everything okay. Nights are good. No, that's what I heard. Chat was talking about that a little bit yesterday. That's okay. We'll Warhammer vicariously. I'll still tune in for like the streams and stuff, but as far as playing, I think I'm good for a bit. The big nights, yeah, that's what I had heard. Oh, and they don't put the leg on yet, so I guess we can though. This would be this side. I'll wait just because I want to glue, but that'll go there. It's a pretty big boy. All right, chat. I think that's a good place to wrap up and get some lunch. I'm gonna do that, and I guess I will finish building him just when I have time off stream here. In between Imperial Knights. Sorry, Imperial Fists, not Imperial Knights. Goofing me up. All right, so yeah, we'll wrap up here. Here's what we got. He is very long boy. When we get those wings on, he's gonna be absolutely massive. So that'll be fun. And then at some point we will paint him. So that'll be fun too. But tomorrow we're gonna play video games. Tomorrow we're gonna play Umamusume, which is the horse scroll game where we get to race them. So if you guys want to check that out, that'll be tomorrow. Otherwise, let me throw some links in here. For socials, I posted on TikTok this morning. I posted the Monster Hunter Kulu and I am trying to monetize my TikTok. So if you guys want to help me out watching my videos, going through the catalog, just letting them loop for a bit helps me out. YouTube, this will be going on YouTube. Our past game streams, if you want to watch Peak with Slam and I and Scott, that's up on YouTube and Painting VODs. And then Discord, if you want to come hang out in between streams, we're in Discord. You can come hang out there. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow for video gaming. Bye-bye.